I'm in Salad and I saw Star Trek the original series, The Return of the Archons. It is directed by Joseph Henry, written by Gene Roddenberry, and if you haven't seen this episode, I will spoil it for you. This episode starts and we're following the USS Enterprise. They're supposed to report to the specific planet, but on this way they find USS Archon, which is a ship which 100 years ago just went AWOL, but now we actually found it. And let's just send a landing party to the ship, and they go to the ship, they go to the planet's surface where a ship nearby, and then Sulu is the only person who actually comes up, and he's weird. He's acting a little bit weird. I'm not sure why he's acting a little bit weird. He's acting weird like he's on some sort of constantly happy drug of some kind. And he keeps mumbling stuff about the one of the body or something. Oh, we're not one of the body. I'm one of the body, the mind, and the spirit. I'm all three of those things. I'm a complete human being, actually. I am, in fact, one of the body. Don't tell me otherwise, guy. Of course, we gotta find out more about what's going on this weird planet. The Archons. What's up with the Archons? You go to those Archons, and it seems like everybody's having a handy-dandy time, and then it turns like a specific clock, like noon, and then everyone just starts freaking out and starts getting super violent with each other, starts getting really hands-on-y. He wants to go like, hoo, I wanna touch your hands. Something like that. What if they were like that? I think that'd be cool, not gonna lie. Oh, there also has the meat grinder, which just turned on. The meat grinder during this episode, they brought that to fruition. It's alive now. It's pretty great. So anyway, so they go to this civilization. They got like a weird purge thing going on, and they have to hide out with the mob during this purge thing, and it's like, this is so weird. What's happening? Why is everyone doing this weird ritual? Because they all got this god, and Kirk trying to seek this god out, right? Keeps seeing him, keeps seeing this dude, and everyone keeps talking about this dude like he's like 100%, 10% real. And it seems like Kirk is the only one who has the balls, the gusto to find out for fact, is there any weight behind this dude? Like, why is everybody believing in everything that he says pretty much implicitly? Also, what's interesting about this episode has they're in a dungeon and they have to deal with pain, ugh. The dungeon thing is weird. I don't think I've seen that in a Star Trek yet. That is something new. That is weird. That is a weird one. Oh boy. The society has like a bunch of people, and these people are dictated by people called lawgivers. And why is this dude who is omnipresent, apparently, his name is Landru, everyone treats him like a god? Well, he changed civilization 6,000 years ago, so this gives him permission to be a total douche canoe guy. I don't buy it, but honestly, that's why everyone loves him. Everyone's like willing to do what he says. What's also interesting is we have this guy. This guy is just like, yeah, I'm the top head honcho, and it's like, how, with head honcho status being my brain's so big. And like, I feel like that's what all the lawgivers think about themselves with anyone else they deal with. They didn't quite understand the strength of the USS Enterprise. But yet, the USS Enterprise has, in fact, taken over these lawgivers because they give the law. They don't give goodness. They only give the law, which isn't necessarily good. I don't know, actually, what I'm saying. It sounded better in my head, not gonna lie. But anyway. This is a weird, wacky Star Trek, because this episode deals with a foreign alien planet. Kirk's trying to negotiate with them. They're trying to do some sort of violence upon the world, and it's pretty weird. Honestly. Honestly, this is weird. Just like this holodeck space I'm in. You know, this new handy dandy fancy tech. It's called a holodeck, and it's like I'm in Earth. It's like I'm at the Earth right now, but I'm actually not. I'm at this holodeck. It's pretty cool. There's also this beam that's keeping the Enterprise in orbit, and then there's a certain amount of time in which the Enterprise has to save itself from this deathly orbit. But alas, it is saved. And honestly, this episode, it reads to me like another fun cat and mouse chase Star Trek episode. Like, we're fighting against time is the dealio here, and I like this. But honestly, it just kind of feels a little out of the other Star Trek reviews. Don't get me wrong, this is a good episode. This is a good, like, message. I like it. It's just, compared to the other ones, not super spectacular, like, big brain. It's just like, this is nice. I enjoyed watching this. Will this make me think, will I think about this episode ever again, like I do other episodes? Like, let's see, the man cage, that's the pilot. There's the Corbomite maneuver is pretty cool. I think about that on occasion. There's just a cube in space, that's so weird. But this one, I like the episode, just personally, nothing super significant compared to the other ones really happened, but you know, that's not like, I'm not trying to like damn it. I'm not trying to damn this episode, because it just feels more like, more or less deep, you know what I mean? Like, you know, this episode in particular, it feels like an episode. It's like, yeah, you just watch it and then you're entertained. It's a nice story, and it goes through from the start to the back. But like other Star Trek episodes, I feel like I can just rewatch them on end and get something new each time. And in this one, I could get new things out of a rewatch of this, but I just personally am not a huge fan of the idea of rewatching this episode, although just honestly, in comparison to the other Star Trek episodes that I've seen, not to say that this is not good. I'm not saying that. I'm saying this, it is good. Saying, is it as good as the other ones? I don't necessarily think so. There is a nice happy ending though. We have the Federation is like, we'll help this planet out though. Help this civilization out. We'll help them out. We'll help out these fellows. And I'm like, you know, that's a nice happy ending. I'm actually pretty glad that this is the ending that this took. I was honestly expecting something more violent, but we wouldn't be exploring the stars if we had not cured all of our interpersonal conflicts. So overall, this is a fun episode. Would I rewatch it again? I don't think so. But based on what I told, I thought it was pretty fun. It's a weird episode. I mean, you got people being like all nice and euphoric towards me and towards the characters, and then like more information fishing. I thought that was fun. But like, honestly, my favorite part of the episode has to be the performances of the actors. That is my favorite part. So I gotta give this episode, it's a solid like 7 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one the platform really likes that. If you want to fast track a movie review, you can do that for $20 redeemos at patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you'd like to help support the daily grindiness of all them daily movie reviews, go to this link tree, find the way you can help support the daily grind of all them daily movie reviews. So go here. And until next time, mint salad sauce, see you later, my salad croutons and bacon bits. Beam me up.